Hello and welcome to OET Answers. Glad to have you here today. In this video, we will explore about matching task which comes in reading part A. If you take reading part A, there are 1 to 7 questions or calling it as matching task. Okay, so here matching task means nothing but just we are choosing the text, particular text like A, B, C, D. Okay, so any of the particular text which will be suitable for the question means the question will be framed there to find out where the exact information has been found. Okay, this is the matching task here. We can see in detail about matching task in this video. See first. So you will get only 15 minutes to be completed the whole part A, okay, which includes 20 questions. Okay, we can see about the matching task strategies. So we can see that in this video. Look at the step 1. First, skim text. For all 20 questions, we will do skimming and scanning, right? So here, skim text, that is very essential to understand what type of information the particular text has been included. Okay, so A to D text, you should skim that and you can take only 2 minutes to be completed the skimming. Clear about it? Okay, so let me explain this. First, you quickly read the headings, subheadings, and what type of important information that they have given in the paragraph. Everything should be made as a note. Okay, should be made as a note. Here, like a bulletin points, tabular column, tables, and some flow charts, algorithm, everything should be noted clearly. Clear. So this is about the first step. Then moving to the second step, understand what each text is mainly about. Means if we are looking into text A, means text A included with this type of statement and this important descriptions they have given. This is about the understanding what the exactly particular text have information about. Then make short mental notes. Means in your memory you need to memorize that, okay, these are the information that they have given in the particular text. Okay, so which includes age, comparisons, sequential expressions, symptoms, signs, common symptoms, other symptoms likewise. Okay, everything you should make a mental note. Okay, so for example, here I have described, take text A as an example, which consisted the information of symptoms of folliculitis or symptoms of salmonellosis likewise. Then when you moving to the part B or the text B, this is about medication guidelines. Then text C included about emergency protocols, and text D is about post-surgery care. So the whole thing you should do when you do your skimming. Okay, so once again you need to read the subheading, headings, bulletin points, tabular column, algorithm, this type of very highlighted statements. Second thing is about exactly what type of statement they have in the particular paragraph. Third one is making the mental note, and finally you have to categorize. A is being about this information and B consisted with this information, C included with this, and D consisted with post-surgery care. So likewise, you have to categorize them. Okay, this is about the first step in the skimming. Are you clear with this? Let's take a look at step 2. So here, read the questions 1 to 7 and underlining the keywords. Okay, so underlining the keywords. How can you underline? First, you have to read the question clearly, what the question actually asked for. So almost I already posted a video in YouTube regarding keyword method. Okay, maximum you can take 2 to 3 keywords in a question. So almost the all keywords should meet in a single place. So where all keywords are meeting together, that place will be fixed as a right location. So here, conditions, diseases. Okay, when your question is talking about any conditions like a diabetes or the disease like any other thyroid or any other dysfunction that they are talking, means that should be underlined. Then Actions means what type of intervention that you're taking for the particular diseases, like administering medications or avoid any strenuous activities and notify the doctors regarding any complications or the emergency response likewise. So everything should be noted under the intervention. Then after that, patient groups. So patient groups like children, adult, elderly, pregnant. So vulnerable and non-vulnerable group will be included. That should be underlined. And dosage, timing, frequency. So almost numerical expressions we will be noted very clearly. Comparisons also we will do very finely. Okay. So dosage, timing, frequency, that also should be noted. When you're reading questions, you have to look for each and every important points. Okay. When the question is like a WH means exactly we are looking for where the exact WH related statement given. So first of all, you should look for the question keywords that will actually help you in taking the accurate location. Is everything understandable so far? Following that, ask what exactly is being asked. So this is about description of the questions. Proceed to the step 3, using keyword scanning. Okay, using keyword scanning. So you know very well, first we have done skimming, second underline the keywords, third one is keyword scanning. So keyword scanning means where exactly in the question that you have seen a question keyword that should be reflected in the text or the passage as well. Okay, that is about the keyword scanning. We can say go back to the text. Exactly, we have to go through the text again and you have to scan for exact or the synonym based information as they have given in the question. Okay, so question keywords and the passage words like synonyms or indirect or direct words should be reflected. That should be matched clearly. Each and every words should be matched. Okay, so when you're fixing, okay, everything is matched means absolutely you can take the particular text. This one is a right answer. Then if question number 1 says what to do if the patient experiences shortness of breath. Okay, so what is the main keyword here? Shortness of breath. And second keyword is what to do if the patient experiences. What to do. What is the meaning of what to do means? So here this is a WH based question. So what to do means what can be done for the patient if experiences of shortness of breath. Okay, so means like intervention they have asked indirectly on the question. Okay, so we are supposed to select answer as a text. Okay, either A, B, C or D. This is the form. Okay. After underlining the question keyword, your next task is scanning for paragraph or answer passage. Now you're scanning for the answer passage. So there you're looking shortness of breath or synonyms like a difficulty in breathing. So what exactly they have asked in the question is like a difficulty in breathing. Another term they have mentioned in the question. What exactly that you're seeing on the paragraph is shortness of breath. Instead of mentioning the same word, they have reflected in another form. Got it? So it is also called as dyspnea. So first half main keyword that you have found on this text. Then what do you have to look for? Second keyword was like a what to do means indirectly they have given, but that they have asked indirectly for intervention or planning. So here then look for the action. So here action called as intervention. So interventions are stop medication and contact the doctor. So these two are the intervention. What to do indicates these two interventions only. And shortness of breath, this is the main keyword. So almost you are seeing both keywords on the particular passage. Okay, almost in the question the whole thing matched with the paragraph, which means that is the right text. Clear? Okay, so in the step number 4, I'm going to explain you detailing. Okay, so you need to make sure that you're answering for the question completely, not just partially. Means usually I experience this from my students that when they are reading the question, they will focus on the half of the question. Remaining thing, they will read, but they will forget to find the answer for them too. Okay, this is the problem usually I found among my OET students. So here, please make sure that you're answering for the whole question, not just partially. We good so far, am I right? Okay, then beware of traps. So here traps indicated. Sometimes you can see the same information to the multiple paragraphs. Okay, so same information means absolutely it should not be accurate one. Okay, there are conditions name or disease name or any age or sequential, any of expression would be there in any of the paragraph. But what they have asked in the question, the whole thing you cannot see on a single paragraph. Okay, each and every word should be scanned clearly and precisely. Okay, sometimes words meaning differentiation will be there. Comparison wise, some words will give the 100% accuracy and some words will give only 50% of accuracy when they are providing meaning. So you should understand about the particular items. Clear? Thereafter, step number 5, double check and elimination. Okay, so double check. Where you have to do double check? When you confirmed your answer, okay, this is my text means you're matching your few obvious ones with the other items and you're getting the final conclusion. So if you're getting confusion, you can use elimination to reduce the option for trickier questions. Okay, so we are matching the keyword, we are scanning the same text, you can see the whole information without any missing accuracy. Okay, which means absolutely there you can select as the right one. And when you're seeing the same information on the A, B, C, D, the whole text, okay, definitely you can think immediately any of one text can be answered correctly. Okay, any of one text will be the right one. So remaining three, something missing or precise wise or accuracy wise, something will be missing. So that should be done clearly by performing elimination method. Okay, then reread quickly to be sure your chosen text is the best and most complete match. Once again, you have to read along with the question, but you cannot spend too much time on the single question. Okay, you have only 15 minutes. Within 15 minutes, you have to answer for the whole 20 questions. Okay, you can spend only 2 minutes on this particular page. So please consider the time and that you are managing very well on this. Am I understandable? Proceed to the next item, that is time management tips. Okay, so 8 to 20 questions that will be really new to you, as well as you are referring more contents for 8 to 20 questions. Okay, whenever you are referring more contents means in the whole paragraph almost 80% of information you may cover. Okay, 1 to 7 question will be little bit trickier. That time if you fail to manage your time, absolutely you may lose marks in this area. 1 to 7 question or the match the following question. So in order to prevent that mistakes, what you have to do is you have to manage your time very clearly. I will tell you that. Okay, you should spend not more than 6 to 7 minutes on question number 1 to 7. The whole match the following, you cannot spend more than 6 to 7. Okay, it should be done within 3 minutes, means exactly 2 minutes accurately you can take for that. Then if you're struck and moving on and return later, you can use elimination to help, which means if you're strucking on particular question means don't wait for to get answers for the only one question. Okay, you can just try to complete the remaining questions. At last you can come here, and when you are trying to attempt this question, that time which part is very difficult for you, that you can separate. Okay, in the question you can separate as a 2 or 3 half based on the question length. And then after that, what you can do, just which are the easiest part or which are the trickiest part that you can match with a paragraph. Absolutely, you may get some ideas to get the elimination part, so that you will you are able to choose the right answer in the better form. Clear? Then last one is, keep in mind that you also need time for other 13 questions in the part A. So literally you can manage your time by performing perfect tasks. clear about it? All right, so that's all about the match the following. This is the very easiest segment. You can score more because once again I'm telling you're referring 1 to 7 questions that you have already referred for other questions. So that no need to spend too much time on this area. Just look for the 5 steps and follow these 5 steps, which will really help you to get the full score on this match the following. Are you following along? All right, thank you. If any further questions, put your concerns or queries on the comment box. Thank you.